Welcome to Panther Sports Talk as we talk about postseason play of winter sports for the University of Northern Iowa. Alongside Eric Braley, I am Brad Wells. And Eric, the big news, the UNI wrestling team goes down to Tulsa, Oklahoma to the Big 12 Championships, and they have their best finish ever in team history in terms of the team race, finishing second overall and 3 individual champions. That Panther train, man, it's just been chugging along from start to finish this season.
Yeah, the Panther train is gaining momentum, and the interesting thing is they still have their biggest goals in front of them with the NCAA championships. And we'll sit down with Coach Schwab next week and preview that and give the viewers all they need to know. But just a special season. You think about the McLeod Center and how the home duels that we were able to see here. You're at the Oklahoma State duel.
Yep, absolutely. Electric atmosphere.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, electric atmosphere here inside the McLeod Center. Iowa State, exactly the similar representation for a lot of these guys on senior day, a big senior class as well for UNI wrestling. They want to try and go out on top if they can. How about Parker Kikaisen, just the second wrestler in Big 12 history to win 5 Big 12 champions in his career, and special for him to stay for his 5th and final season with the UNI program.
I tell you what, Parker had options, and he did not want to look into any options. He is a Panther, true and true, and what that leadership shows as a captain, as a defending national champion. And again, back to that Iowa State duel in here, it was the largest home crowd attendance for wrestling, and a lot of people were there to see Parker specifically, and his team has followed him. The momentum this team has gained, and he doesn't even break a sweat when he's wrestling. Like when he's taking on the number 3 guy in the nation and just dominating from start to finish, a special individual who really has his eyes set on the bigger prize, and each and every one of his teammates sees how hard he works inside the room, sees his mentality, and they are falling right behind him. And that's why things have happened so good for this UNI wrestling program. And the Big 12s, I mean, it'll go down as one of the best conference tournaments the wrestling program has ever had.
Now, Wyatt Volker, also a Big 12 champion for the first time for him, and Cale Happel, a Big 12 champion as well. To get multiple Big 12 champions, you heard a lot of guys. I know you talked to a lot of them at Media Day. I want to be at the top of the stand with Parker. I want to be an All-American when I get to the NCAAs. Parker is driving these guys to higher heights.
Yeah, and they wrestle with a chip on their shoulder, and they are dealing with different adversity, but Cale Happel might just win a national title this year. He definitely will be an All-American with the way that he's wrestled and the attitude that he has. And, you know, Volker comes out, I'm not going to say he comes out of nowhere to win that title, but he just believed in himself. He's made changes in the offseason and really invested in the mental aspect, the faith, the physical aspect with Jed Smith in the weight room. Anytime I talk to Wyatt Volker, he's like, number 1, Jed Smith, strength and conditioning. That's why I am in the spot I am right now. And it's so fun because it's not just 5th-year seniors, Brad. There's some juniors and some underclassmen that are making this wrestling program and this wrestling season the best we've seen in a long time.
And some other top 3 finishes at the Big 12 Championships. A runner-up finish for Colin Riobuto. He got into the finals. Ryder Downey winning his 3rd place match, and Julian Farber also with a 3rd place match as well. And 9 UNI Panthers were locked into the NCAA championships at the end of the Big 12s based on the allotment for the NCAA championships, the most UNI has ever seen at the end of the championships.
Yeah. More than Iowa, more than Iowa State. So when you're talking about a nationally ranked top 3, top 4 program, that is what Doug Schwab has built here. And I don't see it going away anytime soon, even after Parker graduates. And the one that didn't win was Lance Runyon, who, if you remember, bumped up about 50 pounds to wrestle at that heavyweight spot. And that shows the leadership quality that Lance provided as well.
Also, in terms of championships, the UNI men's track and field program captured a team title at the MVC Indoor Championships. Head coach Dave Paulson was named the Men's Coach of the Year. Jeff Coover, Assistant Men's Coach of the Year. And it starts with Carter Morton. 3 individual titles. He's going to the NCAAs in the heptathlon, Eric, but he wins the long jump, the triple jump, and the high jump. He said, okay, I think I'm in on the NCAAs. He could have improved his mark, but he wanted to try and help the team win a conference title, and he helped do just that, being a part of 30 big team points.
An outstanding athlete, but he rose to the occasion when everything was on the line, and just an outstanding performance. I know you were there in Illinois, and it's something you got to witness to see, and the women did outstanding as well.
Yeah, absolutely. 5 individual champions for the UNI Panthers, also included Brendan Safley in the pole vault, Hunter Maynock in the 60-meter hurdles, and Josie Moreland winning the high jump for the women, and Katie Fair in the shot put comes home with a conference crown. We will have more coming up here as we talk conference championship season and postseason play for winter sports at the University of Northern Iowa.